Welcome, welcome, welcome into another day and another lesson in A Course in Miracles. Today we are moving along to lesson 141, which is part of our fourth review. So yesterday we were on lesson 140, Only Salvation Can Be Said to Cure. And we're going to start off with the review number 4, introduction, and then move into our lesson 141, which is where we will be reviewing My Mind Holds Only What I Think with God, Forgiveness is the Key to Happiness, lesson 121, and Forgiveness Offers Everything I Want. Before we get into this introduction, let's just take a minute or two to close your eyes or settle your gaze a few inches in front of you. Allow everything to become quiet and still so we can hear the voice for truth. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Allowing anything that's not yours in truth to be cleared out as we bring all illusions to the truth. And we let them be laid aside, all as one. Two more breaths here. And as you're ready, you can wiggle your fingers and your toes, gently bringing your attention back to the space. So we get into the introduction of review number 4. Now we review again. This time aware, we are preparing for the second part of learning how the truth can be applied. Today we will begin to concentrate on readiness for what will follow next. Such is our aim for this review and for the lessons following. Thus we review the recent lessons and their central thoughts in such a way as will facilitate the readiness that we would now achieve. There is a central theme that unifies each step in the review we undertake, which can be simply stated in these words: My mind holds only what I think with God. That is a fact and represents the truth of what you are and what your Father is. It is this thought by which the Creator gave creation to you, establishing the creation as co-creator with God. It is this thought that fully guarantees salvation to us. For in our minds no thoughts can dwell but those our Creator shares. Lack of forgiveness blocks this thought from our awareness, yet it is forever true. Let us begin our preparation with some understanding of the many forms in which the lack of true forgiveness may be carefully concealed, because they are illusions. They are not perceived to be, but what they are. defenses that protect unforgiving thoughts from being seen and recognized. Their purpose is to show you something else and hold correction off through self-deceptions that are made to take its place. And yet your mind holds only what you think with God, only what you think with love. Your self-deceptions cannot take the place of truth, no more than can a child who throws a stick into the ocean change the coming and going of the tides, the warming of the water by the sun, and the silver of the moon on it by night. So do we start each practice period in this review by readying our minds to understand the lessons that we read and to see the meaning that they offer us. We want to begin each day with time devoted to the preparation of our mind, to learn what each idea we will review the day can offer us in freedom and in peace. To open your mind and clear it of all thoughts that would deceive, and let this thought alone engage it fully and remove the rest. My mind holds only what I think with God. 5 minutes with this thought will be enough to set the day along the lines which God appointed, and to take place or to place His mind in charge of all the thoughts that you're going to receive that day. They will not come from you alone, for they will be shared with God, and so each one will bring the message of God's love to you, returning messages of yours, your love to God. So will communion with the Lord of hosts be yours, and He Himself has willed it to be. And as His own completion joins with Him, so will He join with you who are complete as you unite with God and He with you. After your preparation, merely read each of the 2 ideas assigned to you to be reviewed that day. Then close your eyes, say them slowly to yourself. There's no hurry now, for you are using time for its intended purpose. Let each word shine with the meaning God has given it, as it was given to you through His voice. Let each idea which you review that day give you the gift that He has laid in it for you to have of God. And we will use no format for our practicing but this. Each hour of the day, bring to your mind the thought which with the day began. Our minds hold only what we share with God. Our minds hold only what we think with God. And then spend a quiet moment with it. Then repeat the 2 ideas you practice for the day unhurriedly, with time enough to see the gifts that they contain for you, and let them be received where they were meant to be. We add no other thoughts, but let these be the messages that they are. We need no more than this to give us happiness and rest, and endless quiet, perfect certainty, and all our Father wills that we receive as the inheritance that we have of Him. Each day of practicing as we review, we close as we began, repeating first the thought that made the day a special time of blessing and of happiness for us, and through our faithfulness restored the world from darkness to the light, from grief to joy, from pain to peace, and from sin to holiness, or guilt to innocence. God offers thanks to you who practice thus the keeping of His word. And as you give your mind to the ideas for today again before you sleep, His gratitude surrounds you in the peace wherein He wills you to be forever, and are learning now to claim again as your inheritance. So we're going to spend 5 minutes with the thought that our mind holds only what we think with God. And then we'll read and spend just a couple minutes with the thoughts that we're being given today. So let's start off with our preparation. I'll start the timer and then repeat. My mind holds only what I think with God. You can repeat to yourself. We need no other thoughts but this. My mind holds only what I think with God. After the preparation, we're merely going to read the 2 ideas, close our eyes, say them to ourselves slowly. There's no hurry for us using time for its intended purpose, and we want each word to shine with the meaning that God has given it, as it was given to us through His voice. We want to let each of these ideas we review give us the gift that He has laid in it for us to have of God. So today, lesson 141, forgiveness is the key to happiness. Forgiveness offers everything I want. Forgiveness is the key to happiness. Forgiveness offers everything we want. And as we move forward in this review, always feel free to, the time that I spend afterwards on each one is kind of going to be based on my own practice. And so if you need to sit with them longer, always feel free to just hop off or pause. And also if you're already complete, and I'm still in it, feel free to hop off. Much love, and I'll look forward to joining with you tomorrow as we move to lesson 142.